I'm KJ Mack, your announcer, in this afternoon's game has the Colonials of Robert Morris College taking on the Wildcats at the University of Arizona. Here are this afternoon's starting lineups. At forward for Robert Morris, a 6'5" sophomore from Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, number 32, Tyrone Steele. And forward for the Wildcats, a 6'8" senior from Tucson, Arizona, number 32, Sean Elliott. And forward for Robert Morris, a 6'6" senior from Coraopolis, Pennsylvania, number 33, Von Luton. And forward for Arizona, a 6'6" junior from Del Mar, California, number 35, Judd Bushler. At center for Robert Morris, a 6'6" junior from Erie, Pennsylvania, number 34, Anthony Dickens. At center for Arizona, 6'8" senior from Los Angeles, California, number 00, Anthony Cook. At guard for Robert Morris, a 6'2" sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 4, Andre Boyd. At guard for Arizona, 6'2" sophomore from Stillwell, Kansas, number 24, Matt Muehlbach. At guard for Robert Morris, a 6'3" sophomore from Elkins, West Virginia, number 12, Scott Shepard. And at guard for Arizona, 5'11" senior from East Chicago, Illinois, number 11, Ken Lofton. Head coach for Robert Morris, Jared Durham, and head coach for the University of Arizona, Lute Olson.
As the coaches shake hands at center court, we're almost set for round one of the NCAA West Regional. We'll return with the opening tip-off down to 3. The only losses suffered by the #1 team in the country to North Carolina, Stanford, and Oklahoma. There's a season comparison, Irv.
Yeah, interesting, because I want to see what happens on the boards. They don't have anybody over 6'7". That's tough, particularly when you go against guys like Anthony Cook.
And the tap control by the Wildcats of Arizona. So Ken Lofton, their point man, brings it to the front court.
And I guess nobody is surprised that the Colonials open up in a zone.
And they lob immediately to Anthony Cook. They worked on that a lot in practice yesterday, and they come right out firing.
If anybody thinks that Lute Olson is going to overlook these guys, forget it. Lute is in this for the long haul.
Andre Boyd got some penetration, but threw it away. So turnover number 1, and back come the Wildcats with the early lead. Muehlbach feeds inside. Cook's turnaround jumper on the baseline.
They were down 7-0, hadn't gotten a shot off. They came back and beat them down there. Everybody was wound up in football, watching the television in the stands of Notre Dame and USC. And the Colonials just did a job.
Here's Cook inside. And Cook has 6 points. Again, Irv mentioned the height disadvantage was going to hurt Robert Morris, and it already has. 9-0. First round NCAA West Regional, and Robert Morris trying to put up their first points. They don't get it inside. Still Arizona with a 9-0 lead, and Elliott with another rebound.
This Lofton can run like a deer. He's the fastest man in the Houston Enforcer. Watch this guy. He'll lay a little bone on you.
6'11" freshman. There's the scoring leaders on the ball game. Luton, who we expected to do it for Robert Morris, and Cook and Elliott, the two. One an All-American and one an honorable mention All-American, doing it for the Wildcats. Luton came up short on the jumper, and Rooks immediately comes in and gets a rebound. Elliott pulls up for 3. Oh, wow. That's his 3rd tray of the ball game.
He isn't even sweating, like a sophomore in high school. Watch Luton's next shot. Interesting. He heels the basketball. A lot of people say you've got to have it on your fingers. Depends how big your hands are.
Moss with a good move, but he couldn't finish it either, and Elliott's got another rebound. Arizona shooting over 60%, and they keep on drilling it. Bushler's got that one.
When he was up at Montana, just one simpler way to communicate.
Kevin O'Neill
getting muscle. They bring this man in. Look at here. That's how to leave for just a moment. Oh my God! Come back! He's running the bases. He's down with the Astro organization again.
Back around. There's the down for Lute Olson.
Got 6 grandkids. One of his boys, Steve, was here last night.
Good feed in low by Bushler. Cook off the glass. Off the glass.
That's his best move. Talk about throwing on the floor with quickness, going to the hole.
23 for Cook. seconds to play. 92-60. Arizona with a 32-point bulge on their way to their first round win here in the NCAA West Regional. Colonials missed the outside jumper. Optic long lead. Mason. That's about going to do it. Shepard won't even put up the shot. Yes, he will. And Arizona rolled big in round one. The Wildcats had a 54-26 lead for Lute Olson at halftime. Now he can smile and shake hands with Jared Durham, knowing his club was very successful in their opener here in Boise. The Wildcats 94, Colonials 60. Back to talk to Lute Olson after these words. With winning head coach Lute Olson. Herb?
I do, and once again, congratulations. You got to get that first one before you go on to number 2.
Well, it's good to have one like this where you can get out and get into the sink, and you know, we played really well early when we had to, and then I think sometimes you get a big lead and they get a little careless. But it's a good start for us.
The big question, Jud Buechler.
Well, he turned it wrong as he made the move, but he's a tough kid. I think he'll be fine. The fact that he didn't have to go any after he turned it should allow us an opportunity to keep the swelling down, which is the key thing.
Well, hopefully the trainer's going to be able to get it done and get some good things going. Your front line is really productive. We're going to talk to these two guys over here in a minute, but Lute, watch your ball clubs forever. Has there ever been a better 1-2 punch for you than Cook and Elliott?
Well, they're awfully good. You know, Anthony's having to play a little out of position because he's really a forward rather than a post guy, but he's done a great job filling for us there. And actually, it works to his advantage a lot because he's so much quicker than the big guys who are trying to defend him. And Elliott, you know, just makes you play him all over the floor. You can't give him the three. You can't give him the drive. He creates a lot of opportunities. And Buechler's the perfect guy to complement what they do because he's a go after every ball kind of guy.
Lute, congratulations once again. Hopefully Buechler's going to be all right. We'll let you go get with your kids.
Okay, thanks a lot, Herb.
All right, and Brad, you got a couple that you want to talk
to. All right,
to.
we certainly do, Herb. The two guys, 2 stars of the game, Anthony Cook, Sean Elliott. Anthony, first of all, 25 points. You had the height advantage, and Coach Olson talked about a speed advantage inside. Really, Robert Morris didn't have anybody that could match up with you.
Well, basically, we wanted to start the game off by trying to get the ball down low and see if we can take them out of their defense, and it worked well for us.
Your shooting percentage at one stage in there, I think majority of your shots were slam dunks, so that 63% coming in probably improved today.
I hope so. I've been trying to do that all year, and every game I've been going out there trying to shoot well.
Sean, you had 27 points on the day and chipped in with 7 rebounds. Everything went well. You had the three-pointer working for you, too.
Yeah, everything was falling pretty well for me. My teammates got me the ball early. They saw me hit my first couple shots, so you have to credit my teammates really for that.
You guys have both said over the course of the last couple of days while we've been in Boise that you think this is a better team than last year's.
Better athletically and talent-wise. I think as the weeks go on, I think we'll be better experience-wise as well.
Defensively, I mentioned during the broadcast, you guys really get in the uniforms of the opposition. A lot of people, I think of you as a glamour team because you guys score a lot, but you play great defense.
Our defense has improved this year. We have a lot quicker athletes out there on the floor. We have a different mentality about it. We get after people for 40 minutes, and it's beginning to pay off for us.
How much are you guys concerned about seeing that ice bag on Jud Buechler's left ankle down there on the end of the bench?
Well, he looked like he twisted, but didn't twist it that bad, so I think he's going to come back strong for us.
And Rooks came in, did a nice job, didn't he?
Rooks is, you know, he's been on and off, but I think he's ready. It's tournament time.
Well, you guys rolled to a big win. Congratulations on this victory over Robert Morris. Continued success in the NCAA.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Anthony Cook and Sean Elliott, who are 2 of the top players in the country. Sean Elliott.